So many people say that the gut is the second brain. I think the gut is the first brain because everything begins and ends in the gut. We are all ecosystems. We are made up of hundreds of trillions of germs. It should be mostly good germs and maybe a few bad germs. But in many of us, because we wear shoes, use toilets, have inundated our bodies with antibacterial soaps and antibiotics. We live indoors with less vitamin D exposure. We're not living in the dirt, really getting that exposure to multiple good germs. We have depleted our ecosystems, our biomes, of the plethora of good germs that we should have. And so our immune systems are dysregulated. They don't act the way they should. They start attacking self, hence autoimmune disease. But what's also important is that immune system is very interconnected with our neurologic system. The immune system and the neurologic system come from the same cells in the embryo. And so when we think of the immune system or even the gut, many of the neurotransmitters, the things we think about in the brain like adrenaline, dopamine, serotonin, actually start in the gut. When people say, well, diet doesn't affect the brain, what we put into our gut doesn't affect the brain, I always point out, especially to the dads, but sometimes to the moms, think about when you have a beer or when you get drunk. Does that affect your brain? Yes. Well, it went through your gut. So everything that affects our brain is going through our gut. So we can't neglect the gut if we want to fix our children's or our own brains, Alzheimer's, anxiety, depression, and everything else we know developmentally in our children.